Excuse me.
So by all means, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Like when.
But yeah, you're right. It does. It brings your own mortality into question. And then for that, everything. Shoot, for damn near having a heart attack in the morning. Yeah, that was horrible, man.
Get me some cover fire in Frisco.
I was yeah, I think about that. You know, I do. I think about it a little bit. I think about how that doctor told my pops, like, had he not come in today, he would have died. And I was like, and like instead of just me being like freaked out about it, I was just more like, all right, that's a thing that almost happened but didn't, so we're okay. That's my takeaway from it. Whereas like all of my friends are like,
yeah,
dude, what
like
the fuck?
said,
What's wrong?
you've been dealing with,
here.
the anxiety for like hellas and the depression. So
man,
you got so experience under your belt. Like I said, me on the other hand, nigga, I just got it yesterday.
Remember when we was all here? This is the best way I can think to describe this. Remember we were all here, and you watched me and Phil play Super Street Fighter 2 on the Wii, and we was playing Street Fighter 4, playing Street Fighter 4 on PS3, and we did not know what we were doing. It's like that. It's like watching somebody play a game that you played for years. Like, that game's a bitch. It's like, it is. That's the only way to describe it. That game's a whore. And it's like they are having all the trouble in the world with it, and you're just like, you don't even know. It's like, it's not even that hard. Just do it like this. And it's like, that's not helping me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought it would help. It's what helps for me. I apologize. It's like, well, it's not helping.
Man.
It's like, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's rough. It is. It's rough, and I gotta deal with feeling completely different from how I normally felt all these years, as I've grown so accustomed to feeling how I felt for all these years.
Oh yeah.
And then realizing how I felt wasn't good.
That's how, dude.
Bending over and feeling like your head's about to explode, nigga. That's not okay.
No, that's high blood pressure. Like that's when I found out.
Bending over to pick something up and then feeling like you about to just like you ran a mile, nigga. No, that's not okay. Waking up in the morning to take a piss and go into the bathroom, and your heart is just.
I was like, yeah, I like that shit.
Nigga,
like that's when I started using my CPAP machine. That's what that was to me. When I started using it, and I understood what it meant to go to sleep and sleep, I was like, holy shit, I've been doing it wrong. Like, that's what it was.
Like, I thought, those things were, like, normal.
Normal
no,
for you.
Nigga, those are not normal. You should not be doing nothing.
And be tired.
And not only that, and feel your heartbeat.
Like, no, like that's fear. Like, I'd say that in itself is fear. If you're not afraid and you're sitting still and you can feel your heartbeat, yeah, or you can feel it. Now, when we say feel it, it's like I can hear my heartbeat. Nigga, that's what it's supposed to do. We don't mean that shit. We mean like when you can hear it in your eardrum and your heart is thumping against the inside of your head. Yeah, that's
not normal, Jay. Cause like I said, I cut everything cold turkey. Like, you don't see snacks in here.
Gotcha.
Chips, candy.
Gotta have my chips.
Fried foods and all of that. Like, I quit those for now. I will get back to them in moderation, but for now,
it's just weird when people say that shit, and I'm like, I've never had those things, and it only annoys me because I'm like, I'm younger than most of you, and I've had these problems for years. You guys are just now hitting it. What the fuck? It's like, we're all fat, but like for some reason, like, no, you're really fat. It's like, yeah, I'm picking up on that. like comparatively, because again, like I lived in a house of of elderly people, so my grandmother like legit she always made like healthier decisions for the entirety of the house. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, like there was never a whole bunch of candy in the house. There never was. Like under like no circumstance, just that it wasn't. Not saying we never had candy. I ain't saying we never had chips. I'm just saying like it was what it was. It wasn't in abundance in the house. Like that whole like microwave dinner bullshit. Like yeah, that was something we didn't. I never got used to that. Like we
Yeah.
didn't. Like we had actual food. Like fresh quote unquote food. Like I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how fresh you know. So like for me like it was like oh yeah I cut out a lot of fried foods. Like a lot of my stuff was oven baked. Like
Mm-hmm.
my grandfather had high cholesterol and high blood pressure. Pops had high blood pressure and is diabetic. So a lot of it like well we have I cut out a lot of sugar. I was like I never really like it's not true completely. Like at my mom's house on the weekends, like yeah we had sodas, but we ain't have sodas like in abundance. Like we wasn't sucking down 2 liters. We had like those little single serve vests. So it wasn't like it's not the
Hell,
same thing.
you see me kill a bottle of simply lemonade
And I was like, man, and I never said
in no
anything,
time.
cause that was not. I was like, we are different people. But all I could think when you was hitting them bottles, when you said, I want a big juice, I was like, all right, you want to like a thing of juice? I was like, all right, cool. I didn't know you meant a fucking half-gallon.
Yeah, you
And
know what I'm saying?
I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of sugar. I was like, but hey, we're different people. Like he's way more active than me. His body's different. That's all
I don't
right.
mean a damn thing.
It clearly didn't. I was like, because I told you when you was like, yeah, they were checking to see if I was diabetic. I was like, you're not. I was like, like if you were, you'd have died a long time.
Right, would have caught on. That would have been a thing a long
Like
time
you'd
before
have
then.
super been fucked up. I was like, and I was not trying to be funny, but I was like, the amount of juice and sugar and stuff you eat, you'd have felt it a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. How I felt, it's just what I thought was normal was so not normal. Cause I feel different now. Like I don't necessarily
No loose ends, trophy
feel like my
complete.
right. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily feel like myself. And I was telling my cousin Kim, I was like, she's like, what do you mean? I feel like, well, I've been living bad my entire life. I don't know what living good feels like.
I'm about to say yeah, because that whole like me going to bed at night and then waking up the next day, and not being sleepy throughout the day. Like I was never tired throughout the day, but that whole like well I slept all night. Like the whole like well I don't have to get up 1,000 times in the middle of the night to pee anymore. Like no, it's like that was weird to me. Get your lives together, people. This is the best way you can describe this. These are the people who smoked a lot, trying to tell you that you shouldn't smoke.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh
it
yeah.
is.
Get up and
Do
get
what you
after
want
it
to do.
before it's too late,
I'll
dog.
tell you now.
Like
Do
for
what the fuck
real.
you want to do. If you want to smoke crack, you want to smoke meth, you want to smoke weed, you want to inject dog shit underneath your fingernails, and then eat finger food. I don't care personally, cause if you're not directly related to me, I just don't care. If you're not in my life, I really don't care. You are an individual. You do what you have to do.
Yo,
But
what am I?
if you're not using common sense and a lot of things just start to go wrong, there's gonna be repercussions.
Uh,
That's all there is. I'm almost done. Two of the more difficult missions, two of the last difficult missions are done. Now I got to go through one last butt fucking, and I'll be finished. Kill Olivia Macarno complete. I don't know why at this point me and Vito have to have these sit downs. He knows what's up. Oh hell, the motherfucking king.
Nice work out there. The entire goddamn city's buzzing about what we done to Meccano. Couldn't have done it without you.
Me and Vito look hella. We look legit. You can call it what you want to, man. They gave me this outfit that looks like an original, like mafia style, trench coat, tie, suit, all that shit.
Burn this and more. Oh shit. I'll notify the papers of this shocking turn of events. Indulge me for a second here. I got something to say. You and me, we knew it wouldn't be easy. And that more than likely we'd suffer some losses along the way. But we made it. Now all we gotta do is figure out how the fuck to keep it
Nothing. Man, film, get the hell up off me.
This has gone quite as smoothly as we would have liked, but you've done something real over these last few months. Changed this town in a major way. And I'm proud as hell of you. Hey, don't sweat the Mick and the Voodoo Princess. They were nothing but trouble from the start.
The Mick and the Voodoo Princess.
May they rest in peace. Fuck.
Fuck 'em, may they rest in
You know
peace.
how long I've been waiting for someone to stand up and be a man of his word? And in all my fucking days, you, Lincoln Clay, are the first motherfucker to do it. Thank you. You've done a hell of a job, Lincoln. Could have done a better job myself. Probably.
Well, we ain't exactly Empire Bay, but I hope
finish Love and War.
Might need you to help
How'd that go?
things over with the commission.
It's a good album, man. It's got some jams on it.
Is that it? Hold up. Is that the platinum? Yes! Yeah! It's over! I am done!
Oh, that wonderful feeling.
Oh! I am done! Oh! 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 I don't even know what to do with myself. I don't. Oh. 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 Yes. It is OV. Is the whole map blue? No, it is not. The entire map is indeed not blue.
Got the platinum, but didn't 100% it.
No, well the thing is, like I have three underbosses, and I'll tell you in a second.